One of the first things to cross my mind when LEGO revealed the latest Ninjago City expansion was, is there gonna be a micro version? If you're like me and haven't got the space, nor the money for the big sets, these micro versions have kind of been a dream come true. So rather than waiting and hoping LEGO will release an official one soon, I've decided to give my own version of the micro workshops a shot. And if you're looking to expand your own micro lineup too, you've come to the right place. So let's get to building. So these are all the elements you're going to need to make the micro Ninjago City workshops. Well, almost all the pieces. Arguably, I've missed the most important one, which is the 8x8 plate, on which you will build the entire set, of course. So don't forget that one. I mean, isn't this beautiful compared to the usual Minecraft mob tutorials I do? This is just so lovely and colorful. So yeah, feel free to pause on this and collect what you got. And bear in mind too that a lot of this stuff, like the larger plates especially, these can be made up of smaller plates. So you don't necessarily have to have 3x3s. You can have a 3x2 and a 1x3. Be creative with it, be resourceful, and buy only what you have to. All right, so we're gonna start by making the base here. And go ahead and just pause and recreate this pattern. That's probably the easiest way to do this. We're using the same format as the other microscale Ninjago buildings, so this should fit right into place. Once you've gotten that taken care of, go ahead and put the connection points on the two sides here, and then we're going to fill in this inner spot with light gray plates. There's really no right or wrong way to do this, as long as this area gets filled in somehow. And then on this corner here, go ahead and put a 2x2 jumper in the water there. You can top that off right away with a 1x1 plate. Both sides of the base are gonna have really small staircases on either side, so we're gonna lay the groundwork for those as well right away. That again just helps with the connection to the other modules. Go ahead and grab all of your light gray tiles, and then we'll tile this off nicely so it looks all smooth and stuff. I'm going to be adding a 1x1 plate here in the center, and then a diagonal 1x2 tile. And then we'll complete the stairs here on the sides. Then we'll go ahead and make the sand green building over here. 1x3 brick on the bottom. And then 3 of these snot bricks on top. On the sides, we're going to put reddish brown grills on the edges, and then that medium azure in the middle to represent one of the posters they have. Around the back then, place this 1x1 dark red brick that's representing a door. Sand green 1x2, 1x3 plate. Corner 2x2 in brown, and the 1x2 with slide plate there on the side. On the other side, fill in that small hole with another 1x2 plate. Take your 1x1 by 1 2/3 snot bricks here. We're gonna attach 2 cheese slopes like them on that to kind of replicate the rounded shape of the garage. And then those will go on the sides here. In between them, we'll have the garage door in dark blue, so 1x1 plate and brick. We'll slide that in between. Over here in this little gap, you can place another 1x1 plate. Across that, a 1x3 plate in sand blue. 1x1 sand blue brick, 1x1 plate with a tile on top of it. Then you can put a jumper, you can place that right in that gap. And then to kind of get the ladder texture that you find on the actual set, we'll do alternating sand blue and light bluish gray plates there. Then take a 1x1 black clip, put the 3-lung bar in it, and then we'll just place that atop there just to get some extra texture. Then go ahead and grab these pieces here. First of all, we get to bridge this gap with, well, you know, a bridge. Put the 2x2 corner right in there. Then take your bracket, put the cheese slopes facing down. 2x2 corner on top of that, and then they'll just overhang the sidewalk here. Beneath that, You can put the 1x2 tile on the side and then the grill tile beside it, just like that. Next, we'll do the floor just above it. So you can start out by placing down this 2x3 dark orange plate, 1x2 snot brick over there. Just put a little 1x1 tile there for a little window detail. 1x2 plate, 1x1 plate in black, just another window detail. 1x2 plate, 1x2 plate, dark orange 1x1 plate, 1x2 plate. Then you'll place this snot brick right in here, and that's where our turbine is going to attach, just like that above the garage. You can put the 2x3 plate right here, corner 2x2 there, and then we're going to bring in a familiar detail from the other Micro Ninjago modules, which are these brackets for the little scaffolding. You can put a gold ingot on that, and then we'll place this clip right there. Then we'll move over to the other side. We'll start with a little support beam down here. Go ahead and put 2 black candlesticks, wow, on top of each other. 1x1 pip with the hole through it there. Then I've got this 1x2 sand blue brick with studs on both sides. Unfortunately, they just don't make a lot of sand blue snot bricks, so this isn't terribly common, but you can replace it with just a regular 1x2 brick too. It's not entirely essential, but I've got this extra little detail here on the side. Gonna put that down there. On the opposite side, I've got another brick, and again, you can just sub that over there if you don't have this piece. I'm gonna put 2 1x1s with clips here. 1x1 plate on this side, but on the other, we'll put a 1x3 to connect to the support beam. Then to kind of simulate the parts of the mech hanging on the wall, I'm gonna put some 1x1 plates into these 1x1 with a pinhole sand blue bricks. Again, not a terribly common element. You can just substitute these for regular 1x1s or 1x2s. I'm gonna put 1 plate underneath here, and then we'll put that guy there, 1x1 brick. That other mini assembly, 1x1 brick. Then we'll even these out with some sand blue 1x2 plates. And to kind of match the other side, we'll put down another bracket, and this time I've put a little gold dots tile on it. And then you can put yet another clip on that remaining stud. Then to kind of make the mini crane they've got going on over there, I'm just gonna put these 1x1s into these dark blue little bar thingies, and they'll go on the clips. And I put them at a slight angle just to make it a bit more interesting, just like that. Now to the other side. This building's pretty simple. I'm just gonna drop down 3 1x2 olive green bricks, 3 plates on top of that. Gonna have these 1x1 brackets overhanging the edge. You can put some cheese slopes on those for supports on what's gonna go above, and then we'll fill in the rest of the gap with some brown plates. And then on each side, put down a 3x3 plate, just like that. Then we're just gonna grab a couple pieces here to make some really easy stairs. So on the underside of this 1x2, 1x1, the other 1x1, same assembly on the other side, and these will just clip into place here, and you can line them up how you see fit. And then we'll get some more bracket balconies up here with our adverts on them. This side will have 1x2 plates. And then on this side, I've got this azure tile and a lime green dots tile. All right, and then on the sand blue side, I guess we'll call it, let's place down a 1x2 plate there. Dots quarter tile, 1x1. Gonna grab another rail piece here to put on the edge just to give the illusion of a sidewalk there. You can actually connect the 2 sections with this 2x2 cutout piece. And we'll go ahead and put that over there while we're at it. Then grab your orange bracket, 1x2 trans clear there, cheese slope, trans clear tile on top of that. That's gonna go on top there. On the other side, put a 1x1 orange brick, 1x1 trans clear, 1x2 orange plate, snot brick on this side, regular brick on that side. We can put another little yellow advert right there. 1x2, 1x2, and then a dark blue 1x2 on top of that. Dark blue cutout there. We're gonna put down 2 of these plates on top of each other. And then for the roof, I'm just using these 1x1s with the studs on the end with some cheese slopes on top. Then on the other side, I'm gonna put down 2 sand green plates, this yellowish green brick in the middle, and these 2 sand green bricks with Technic holes on the side. This one here, I'm gonna add one of those frictioned Technic pins, and then on the other side, we'll just plop in a window. Above that, we'll do sand green 1x2, turquoise, and sand green. Then you can place an ingot piece for the poster that goes over there. Above that, 1x2 with rail, regular 1x2, 1x2 with rail. Then I'm gonna get these downward facing 1x1 brackets attached there. Gonna put a 1x1 tile in the middle, and then on either side, some good old black cheese slopes. On top, we'll place the 1x2 bracket with the dark brown tile on there. And then out of the remaining pieces, you can make the little dude who stands up there. Very simple. He's got the knife looking all menacing, and I've just attached him at a bit of an angle to make him ever so slightly more dynamic. The structures are actually almost done. The only thing I want to add is a crane on top. So you're going to take the 1x1 with bar here, then have one going up in the opposite direction there. This bracket's going to kind of wrap around the side. Cheese slope like that. Clip on the back. We'll attach this bar element there. Candlestick, and then another 1x1 with bar there, and that's your little crane. And then you can just place it in the pinholes up at the top, like that. Pretty cool. And lastly, we're gonna build the robot and platform. So go ahead and start out by attaching these together. Make sure that they're the pips with the hole in them. You will need that. We're gonna place that right in the stud of this 2x2 here. And then you can put another one of those 1x1 with bars right down the middle there. Around the back, place this funky modified plate on top. That's where the robot's feet are actually going to attach. And then this 2x4 wedge plate's gonna go right there. Next, take the rounded 1x2 plates, put the microphone in there, cheese slope for the feet, and then one of these 1x2 ball joint and receiver on there, and then you can put that right into that crazy 1x2 modified plate. Then we're gonna repeat the same thing on the other side. And there's that. And to give it the impression that it's under construction just like in the set, I'll just put one armor plate on the side there. A bright light orange ingot is all it is. Then we'll make the body of the robot. So you're gonna take one of these 1x1 plates with the studs right there. Go ahead and put one of the rounded 1x2 plates there. The other 1x1 plate's gonna go up there. This is kind of like the canopy, basically. Then you can secure those into place with the other 1x2 rounded plate. The bottom one will have the little Nexo Knights little cockpit piece there. And then to connect the legs, we'll do the ball joint receivers on the side. Down here, you can put this dots tile like that. Clip on top, same thing on the other side. These bar elements will become the arms. They'll just hang at the sides. And then this has really been the piece of the day, hasn't it? This 1x1 with the bar will be the mech's hands. That's not that piece, is it? There we go. So there's a lot of resistance to overcome here, but I think we can do it without destroying everything. Awesome. And if we bring in the rest of the city, this will attach to that 1x1 that we originally placed way back at the start. Finagle the robot into place, and there you go. There's our Ninjago City micro workshops. The micro Ninjago City builds were some of my favorite sets last year. They're still available at lego.com right now for 1,800 points, but honestly, the best thing to do is just buy the parts yourself. There are no exclusive parts or prints in any of the sets, so you don't even have to worry about amassing all those VIP points to experience these for yourself. This was such a fun project to take on, and I hope a few of you will be able to put this tutorial to use. If you do end up making this new Micro Workshops build, tag me on Instagram or something. I'd love to see your Micro Ninjago City lineup. That's all I've got for this time though. Thanks for watching, and have yourself a great life.